It's do or die time, week 9. Monday night prime time. We got the 1-7 Cincinnati Hounds heading to Charlotte. The 4-4 Bats await them, as this is do or die for the Hounds. If they lose, they are out of playoff contention. They also need a lot more things to happen, but this is the most important at the moment. And we're here in Charlotte, as the Bats right now are the winners of the East if the playoffs started today, but still got a lot of work to do. That's all we're going to start here tonight. For the injury report, some new faces returning for both sides. For the Bats, John Joseph comes back along with Sammy Cornelius. Washington Torrey will be back next week, and Aaron Hardy will be back if they make it to the wild card. And then for Cincinnati, they have returning Gary Riley, so that defense is fully healthy. Lawrence Bush is out till week 11. Soto is out till the wild card, and Jog is suspended for the season. Should be a good game here tonight. Offensively, for the Bats, they are ranked. The Bats are offensively ranked. Hold on. The Bats are offensively ranked 10th, and the Hounds are ranked 5th. And on defense, the Bats 10th and the Hounds 9th. So it should be a good game as we get this Monday Nighter underway.
The shotgun now. Here's an inside Gary. Tackled right on the trap at 12 yards that time in a Cincinnati first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep carrying the ball like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
He's going to float to a deep right side. It's knocked away and incomplete. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love it, because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. No gain on the dump off, and it's 3rd down. And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. He's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there. Get into the back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
Say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll give it here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. As a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just heading straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. Game.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. He'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they'll get it down at about the 37, well short of the first. Defensively, the screen gets only a yard, and it's 4th. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Here's Randy Bullock now as he'll go for the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised it came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length. Because he has plenty of legs for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot. Maybe it's like my wedge. When you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that'll open things up on the other side as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here, that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, you got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Come on, set, 30 base.
2nd and 9 now. And wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they'll go to the sideline thinking to themselves, and it's just keep doing it. We're doing pretty well.
End zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. The play fake. He'll move the throw. The 10-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter.
Go! 66
Try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 7 yards away. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. They're going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He's got it, and the Jets lead at 7-0. This drive spans 7 plays, and in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Now, after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Come out throw again. Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Give this time to the tailback. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. Complete. And 5-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. A bit of a short passing game here early in the first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team. Because number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. So they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep. Now you get some of those big shots.
Big play there. 45 yards. As his guys are on the board. First quarter.
These wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays. But a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. On for the point after is Randy Bullock. It's good, and we're on time. 7 apiece. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. So even at 7 downs, they kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. That's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Go, 50, play.
Here on first down. And it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. Tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Downfield on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there. The Jets have the first.
Well, they obviously red man covers their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him think.
By that?
Yeah, he made him think he's going to run a different route. Probably thought he's going to take it upfield, then curve back inside for the conclusion.
This winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And the lane closes up quickly as we get about 3 down to the 30.
You need to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The air here on 3rd and 2. Complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line.
I like the call on 3rd and 2. They were geared up to stop the run. I like the fact they just hit him quick. Little slant route. All about timing there, partner.
Yeah, the timing, everything well executed. It only nets him a yard. That's second down. Seven, our score after one. And here is running back. About a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blow. Sometimes they ditch them out themselves.
To throw. Complete. And he's going to be knocked down short of the first down, right around the 17. Only 4 that time as that leads us down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on 4th down, the Jets turn to kicker Sam Ficken. From the left hash, this from 34. Ficken's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Following the field goal on it's Locke Edwards to kick it away. He's fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Oh, and June flipped the start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards that time in a Cincinnati first down.
While we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive lineman? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Jet sweep here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Get a couple up to the 44.
We just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this third down. Action fake. Look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So they looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. This one hits at the 3 and it bounds into the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, it doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
And give this time to the tailback. Here, back to his own 18. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. Rebuild and securing the point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Room at the 30. Finally taken down at the 32-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now out of the gun. The running lane's non-existent in this first half. Stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd down. Run coverage excellent there from the defensive end position.
How many times do we sit with coaches and they talk about a base defensive end, a guy who can anchor and play with leverage? We just saw a great example of it. And how about the bonus, tackling the runner for a loss?
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And we say it all the time, to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, they're almost discrediting their work.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And it'll be incomplete. They took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
We could count a yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It Well, I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
On fourth down, here's Lachlan Edwards to run it. Pulled in at the 24. Nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. To do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. That's why you start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. Back and he's got it. It'll be a gain of 4. And it'll make it second down.
You know, most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. Opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands. Unable to come down.
Sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. The Bengals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. For good timing, you get a completion, as we just saw there.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up. On the set. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And whenever we got to the slot, the coaches talked about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Run it now out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. They got it inside the 10 at the 8. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. They'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
My observation has been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He's not going to get anywhere close to the markers. He'll stop him well short of the yellow line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. This is just a 24-yard attempt. Alex is good. Ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in the park, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Chestnuts? Just because you're hurt, you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Level now at 10 apiece as the kicks away. This fielded at the 2. He'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And New York set to take the field. Still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Here, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Look to throw. Here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13. First down now, but that clock rolling. Wide open, complete. He works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 yards for the Jets there as they got themselves a first down. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be an occasional, right, safety valve, throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
To throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away at 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. 2nd and 10. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is a 33-yard attempt. Pickens' kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, right, Brandon. Thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone, to this slimmed-down version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams, as they've already made their way back out of the locker room. So to bring you the story of the second half, see you right back out to Brandon God.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This will field it at the 5. Not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bengals defense readies as they head onto the field. And despite being down on the scoreboard this unit, they've had some big-time hits.
Sort of like us at practice the other day. I saw you take a running start at that blocking sled. You took it down.
Bounced off like a rubber band.
No, not at all. But you're exactly right. They're doing their job, but they want to add takeaways to it. You need to have more of those to go along with the big hits we're seeing.
By the way, when I tried that and I bounced back, I noticed that you laughed with everyone else. You didn't try to get in my corner.
No. Someone had just told me a joke on the other side. I missed that. Totally missed it.
Down past the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
The catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now a handoff here to his running back. Down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
First down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. The midfield strike. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
This quarterback now 14 out of 70, 82%. And it's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down. Play action. They'll throw. And he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out, and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. 2nd and 14. To his running back, complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He's at the 50. The 20. And he So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package. They will
Becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now. As this one's in the air. This will be taken in at the one. Not a bad return here. It gets it out to the 25-yard line. So out now come the Jets. And following the pick six, so they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance for rest.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to get a gain of 9 here up to the 34. 9 there on a first down completion.
This down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Second and one. Buy some time running. And tackled right on the chalk at a 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Last time, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off. Now he made it a very manageable second and short.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. To throw. Here, that's complete. Get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
About the game there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take what you can get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. To throw.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
If there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now. Kicking away for the second time. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects. Tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
And give this time to the tailback. Bengals. Great effort there. An 80-yard touchdown. Bengals have widened their lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it up to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. One effort, it results in the touchdown. Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. On this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. Hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's easy to see when we review this. It needs to come out quicker because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Be close to a 1st down as he runs into a hole right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And that likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter. No time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays and stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now as he's on the punt for New York. And he gets this away. Look at this. This is a good one. And it'll hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. For one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
It's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be second down. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies him like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll set up a throw. That's complete. They'll bring him down here at about the 22-yard line. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. 33. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team. And the Jets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive. They need points. Big time. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Come out throwing here. Start the drive. It's complete. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second down. They gave up the completion there, but this is what some defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll give it here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. He struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and it's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter. Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. Yeah, I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot. And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do. They come out here in the eye. 2nd and 2 now. The penalty leaves them in pretty good shape. Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The Jets on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. The right hash, and this one just a chipping. His kick is good. High fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably takeaway.
Following the field goal on is Locke Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. A nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. There is the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Well, let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception, but look to throw. Complete. And it's into enemy territory. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down.
And then he's picked up through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender, and making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes it 2nd and 9.
I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know, do that. That's a tough situation for him, as I see it. And the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards it. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
So first and goal, 6 points here. We're going a long way toward wrapping this one up. The end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you got to be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he's got touchdown reception. The Bengals, they widen their lead. So second and goal from the 1, they go to the air.
And down to throw the football in this sequence. Second down is always kind of the, do they throw it, do they run it? They worked it out to perfection on that one by throwing it into the end zone.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a Bengals score. Now, send this one away after the touchdown. He's about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Now the Jets offense about set to take over as they head onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chalk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder, puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to second and 4.
Let's talk about football here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and 4 and second and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4. Second and 4. Find his man on the outside. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's first and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. I watched film yesterday. Just looked awful.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right? Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down. A two-score game, obviously. Every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
From the red zone now, to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. Brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other the way we knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. This will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. From 3 yards out. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within one score. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it. And he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now here come the Bengals. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. And again, this time to the tailback. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. At the 36. Great big turn, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on is not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help back their offense.
Now, New York set to take the field, and they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it, make a few additional changes along the way, because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. He's in. A yard out as they sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? And, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the podcast.
I just grab a nugget when I can.
They'll look to throw. Get into the end zone for 2, and this game now tied here in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at his 4. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is knocking on the door for 100 yards in this ball game.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal, just short of it, a little bit over. A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
And he's right there on the doorstep now. Go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And some room to maneuver. That's a touchdown for the Jets. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you could possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations the type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
Extra point forthcoming. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. They'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. Now the kick is away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out on the field. And fresh off the pick six. They've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talked about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount because his opportunity
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of it for some reason.
Deep in there. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the legs still there. This has been a tough game. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. 2nd and 10. That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on. And as I watch that unfold, I remember the expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Expect to see some pressure here.
Blitz does come. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
Now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. New York set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield. Make sure the clock continues to pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That's good for a jet first down, a gain of 13.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. First down, he'll drop the throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. No gain there in the completion, 2nd and 10.
That's a nice throw out there to the back. They defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. It just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I put the word big in capital letters here. Down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. fire going to be incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Man, we're not talking about an on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. You run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a first and 10. So now the Bengals down on the scoreboard. A minute 50 to play. Needing to go pretty much the length of the football field as they have it first and 10. He's back to throw. Pass, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Back to throw. Down the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Counting down toward a minute to go in this football game. They're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't
No
you?
doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
First down now, but that clock rolling. That'll be incomplete.
An open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. And work again from the 38 on second and 10. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. They're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the second down pass play only went for 2. To throw here. Second of their timeouts as a stopper with 17 seconds to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's complete. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
There's it's intercepted. Great anticipation. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one deal and handshakes. Great comfort and victory for Charles. And really the difference, obviously, was that fourth quarter they dominated. And it has to start with believing that you can make that comeback. Because we've been in games before. We've done games where you just look at one team and realize they have no chance of making it back. Not in the one we just saw here. They did it, and they did it well. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Cincinnati, good night, everybody.